Your certificate of occupancy does not mean that the government cannot take the land from you. Under Section 28 of the Land Use Act, the government are allowed to revoke a certificate of occupancy if it is overriding public interest. Break this down for you. If that land is needed for public purposes, the government are allowed to revoke your certificate of occupancy. The government cannot revoke your certificate of occupancy if it is not overriding public interest. And what do I mean by overriding public interest? If that particular land is needed to serve the public, let me say the government wants to build public schools, government housing, public toilets, anything that concerns the public, that's the only reason they'll be able to revoke your certificate of occupancy. But if the government or a person in power decides to revoke your certificate of occupancy just because of malice, maybe you know somebody in power and you have offended them and now they want to venge and decide to revoke your certificate of occupancy for no good reason at all, you can sue them and you'll be granted compensation. But normally, if the government revoke your certificate of occupancy because it is overriding public interest, the compensation you'll be granted is not for the land itself, but for improvements that have been made on the land. By improvements, I mean building, maybe crops, anything that is on the land, but definitely not for the land itself. And you should know that a certificate of occupancy is not absolute ownership. I'll be talking about that in another video. Full the Lagos time in Nigerian law student, bringing the laws to your screen in a way that is easy as possible. Thank you for watching and follow me for more.